Hello, my wellness warriors. Drama, drama, drama. That could be your theme song if you have a 5 in your numerology. I'm numerologist Trisha Gumberg, and we're going to talk about the energy of the number 5. It's the universal day energy. We get that by adding all the digits of today's date down to a single digit. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you jobs that are good for the number 5. And with the new energy that we have with Uranus and planets in retrograde and all that's going on. Okay, let's get started. The energy of the number 5. As I said, the number 5 likes excitement. Sometimes, the other side of excitement, I explained to you that each attribute, has another, 2 sides of a spectrum. So we have excitement on this side, right? Joyful, exciting, reason to get out of bed. Then the other side of that is, drama, as in, gossip and causing problems, like the soap operas. Totally different, same energy, just different, yes? Okay. Along with that, the 5s, they, of course, like to travel. 5s generally like using their hands, doing something with their hands. We're going to talk about that more when we talk about jobs. And 5 is a media number. If it's in your business numerology, you got to know where it's at. And, social media is big. I mean, it's just, it's a big deal. How do you need to show up with it, with your business and with yourself and with today's energy? So let's take a look at that. That we come together so that we can say yes to who we are and honor that. Let's get our bottom of our belly breaths in. That is one way that we say yes to the present moment. Just breathe. Getting a yes on this card. Intellect. Let us get some. I'm showing you this first time I've pulled this card. I designed my organizing oracle deck for my book, and I created that they could be wipe off. So I was doing a reading for someone trying to help them figure out their fitness, and this was a frequency card, and the choices 2 times probably a week. Most people that work out, you got to start somewhere, right? Okay, the number 5 frequency. Let us get clarification. I'm using Ask Your Oracle or Ask Your Guides Oracle cards. Different than tarot cards. Take your bottom of your belly breath. Okay. Self-control. Oh, yes, because, oh man, these cards are so brilliant. The number 5 is about freedom and discipline. So self-control is, right, that's that difference between excitement and drama. It's about self-control, and since discipline is something that you're here to understand. I explain it to this way to people. When you have the discipline to follow, say, a fitness regimen or a diet, when you have the discipline and you apply that, then you have the freedom of health. Health gives you so much freedom. You also have the freedom to do more things because you'll have more energy. You'll have the freedom for buying a new wardrobe, right? Buying a new clothes, because when you have muscle and everything tightens up and you lose a little bit, not always, you don't always lose weight when you're tightening your muscles. Muscles weigh more than fat. So when your body starts transitioning, that's also the energy of the number 5, you know, you get the freedom of how clothes fit so much nicer. Okay, that requires self-control. Let's see what the guides say about that. I find it very interesting that this card is showing it sitting in a meditation position. Mindfulness, that's a gift of what meditation has done for me, is making me more mindful. Oh, that video, I still have it for free. You can go to my YouTube channel and there's exercises in there that will help you be more mindful. The self-control, the word control kind of, I'm not sure if I really like that word. It's maybe more like, you know, self-awareness, not trying to control yourself. You're trying to find out, you know, find your attributes and find your yummy points. Not trying to control. Okay, that number, okay, 50. There's a 5 on here. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Drama. It's one of my favorite movies. Oh, yeah, it was, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Oh, it's the number 10. Well, that's 2 5s. At least I'm quoting something with a 5 in it. Okay. Restraint, detachment, composure, relaxation. Stay cool. Find ways to relax. That's what it's telling you. Intellect and relax. Yeah, because that's something that kind of, you know, science and spirituality, they say they don't, you know, they don't belong in the same place, that our intellect might fight with us. You know, just the fact that you're sitting there doing nothing could really drive some controlling 5s, especially if it's a 41-5, a 14-5, because they, you know, they're doers and, you know, creating things, and sitting there doing nothing. You're not accomplishing anything. You're accomplishing a lot. So your intellect is going to tell you probably that it's not a good idea to sit around and do nothing, but I'm going to tell you differently. Be cool. It says right there. Stay cool. Be cool. Chill out. Meditate. Okay. So that is our universal reading for the day. And now we're going to talk about your options for employment when you're number 5. So you can have the number 5 anywhere. When you add up the digits of your birthday, if the 5 shows up, you know, if you're a 15, a 25, a 35, or if you're a 23-5, right? So, and I already mentioned the 41 and the 14. So wherever that 5 shows up, you need to listen, okay? So this might be an exciting time for you if you enjoy change, and that's going to continue. And my advice for you, if you have the number 5 that shows up, is to ask yourself, what do you like to do with your hands? My guess is there's something that you really enjoy doing using your hands. Okay, so take that into consideration. And then if I was doing a reading for you, I would look at those other numbers, the energy of those other numbers surrounding your 5 for clues. Mostly we're going towards, there's going to be big changes in the type of work that people do. Let's see. The travel is going to be reduced to going from state to state and doing activities, that are homebound and closer to home. So those are things like hiking and camping. So if you're a person that likes to do those types of things, I guess I just thought of rope climbing, or what is that? You use your hands and your upper body a lot for climbing. Yeah, that's what I just saw in my mind. So those types of activities are going to kind of take off. People are, not doing the long distance travel. So think about that, right? If you were a 5 and somebody tells you, you shouldn't really go out of the country, and you had trips planned, right? So now you want adventure and excitement close to home. So that's your little job, little tip there for looking at jobs for our number 5s. Okay, and until next time, take some time today to say yes to who you are. I love you. And until next time.